Peace, my earthly cousins. I am back with another video, and this is going to be a voiceover, just me just saying what's on my heart. I just wanted to come in and thank you all for tuning into my channel, those of you that have watched my videos, and if those of you continue to watch my videos, just watch them all the way through. Receive a piece of me for the day. I want to share my personal journey of being a stay-at-home mom for the past 3 years to my beautiful daughters, and I am thankful for my man for putting us in a position to where I had the opportunity to stay home, to where he is and still is the breadwinner of our family. However, I will be returning to work soon, as well as I will be going back to school again for a second master's degree. I have obtained my first master's degree, and that's through mental health and wellness. However, I am finishing up my original master's degree that I started prior to my mental health and wellness master's degree. However, me pursuing this puts me in a different tax bracket, or puts our family in a different tax bracket than what we're used to. So it was even more opportunity for different things and just to continue to enjoy life. However, me obtaining my mental health and wellness master's degree that already starts me in a different tax bracket than prior to me, or compared to what I used to be prior to me leaving the work field. It's been a pleasant yet challenging experience of raising my 2 daughters while my man is away at home or away at work. And it has shaped my experience and shaped me who I am today, not as a mother, but just as a person. And it gives me the confidence to be able to return back to work in person. So transitioning from career to motherhood, when I made that decision to become a stay-at-home mom, it wasn't just about me leaving my job, but it was about me embracing a new identity. Before becoming a mother, I was an artist juggling multiple jobs while pursuing my education in behavior analysis. I had completed my first semester, when I found I was pregnant, and that's when everything changed. I went in with a different mindset that I solely want to focus on my daughter, and that was the mindset I had prior when we had this conversation. Like, I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and he was very supportive of that. But I didn't know any stay-at-home moms personally in my own family, and that was something that I struggled with. And I struggled to be okay with the fact that me and him made that decision for our family, regardless of what other people outside our family was telling me. And, it was hard to take because at the time, all the hormones of pregnancy and after pregnancy and taking care of my daughter while he was away at work for so long hours, it just, it bothered with my mind. And I really had to learn how to solidify my own decisions and be okay with the decisions that I made. And that was something that I needed to do, and something I struggled with prior to me having children. And I just took that as a thought that if I can stand on my own 2 feet, people are going to say what they're going to say, but but I have to be mindful that people are coming from a place of love and a place of awareness because they have been in that space before, or whatever the case is. I just still had to be open-minded in the direction of where we were going. So the challenges of being a stay-at-home mom was only tough because my partner was a truck driver, which means that he was always away from home for long hours. And if he was home, he was asleep because he had to prepare for his next run for the next night. And this left me alone with our daughters, or at the time, my oldest during the day, navigating the ups and downs of motherhood by myself. And when we did connect, it was different because we had to learn to reconnect when he was off work. But when we did that, it was just like I get to see my best friend over and over again. And that's exactly who he was before we decided to make a family. He was my best friend prior to this relationship that we have now with each other. The first year was particularly tough. I felt isolated. I struggled to transition from being an active professional to focus on solely parenting. So that means I went cold turkey of drawing for the first year of having my daughter. I went from drawing and painting and doing photography every day, every week, every month. And I made really great money from that. I was never broke. Only the people I hung around made me feel like I was broke, which is why I had so many jobs and why I was constantly hustling or trying to find something to stick to. And I didn't need that for myself. And having my daughter and having my man help me slow down my mind and help me slow down my thought process of knowing who I am and knowing what I came here to do on earth and who I came here to be. And which is not just an artist, not just a partner, not just a mom, but I came here to be me. I came here to enjoy life. And that's exactly what it is. So during that first year, I often found myself reflecting on who I used to be. I was an ambitious artist. I was a student. I was a professional. I found the career that I was really happy in and something to, solidify my life as a independent person away from everybody else. And I was grappling with feelings of loss and confinement within my new role as of a mother because I just didn't know what to do because I let everything go. I didn't know how to juggle, continue to be an artist, continue to be this professional because it was just things I just needed to focus on. And I just took it as for what it was. I just needed that space. And these 3 years allowed me to cultivate this new person and to embark on these new ideas and these new passions of not just returning to a professional role that I am familiar with a new company that is paying me some great money in the new tax bracket. However, I can use this position to offset my career in the next direction. And I can see the visions that I have for my life of not just being a person to work for somebody else to make their dreams come true, but I am also in the process of starting something else to make my dreams come true in the process. So that means continuing to be this scholar, continue to be this mother, and continue to be this artist that I was meant to be. So it took time for me to adjust and to find joy in the everyday moments with my children, of being a stay-at-home mom. And now, since I'm in a different season, I can focus on everything, but with intention. During my pregnancy, I began working on this self-healing journal that became essential for me. This journal was not just a collection of thoughts. It represented my spiritual journey, a way for me to process emotions and experiences that were surfacing as I prepared for motherhood. However, as my pregnancy progressed, this journey took a backseat as I focused on preparing the arrival of my daughter and daughters. But I've had 2 daughters. So the book that you guys have been seeing, if you guys have been following me for the past couple weeks, I published the book that I started 3 years ago, and I'm happy that I was able to find this balance of caring for my children, caring for my man, so therefore caring for my family, but also nurturing myself. And it wasn't easy. There were days that were filled with frustration and exhaustion. But through this experience, I've discovered the importance of self-care and carving out time for personal growth amidst the chaos of parenting and being available to my partner so we can have that time to rekindle our relationship over and over again. I started integrating small practices into my daily routine, whether it was journaling again or drawing or taking quiet moments for meditation whenever my kids did decide to nap. I did yoga. I am a member of the YMCA. I also ran a couple races, and I still run on my time, and I'm still repairing and rebuilding my body and my mind to become stronger. These practices help me reconnect with myself and reignite the creative spark that had dimmed during those early months of me becoming pregnant. And I acted as if pregnancy was a disease, and it felt like a disease because I felt crippled because now my time was being taken away, but my time was being taken away to pour life into these beautiful girls that we intentionally brought into this world through love. I just didn't know how to find balance because I just felt like I always needed help, but I really needed to help myself and to get a better understanding of who I was meant to be in this life, who I was meant to be in this life for these girls, because they are here, they are present, they are well, they are loved, they are here, I am present. And although I'm returning to work, I can continue to do that as I continue to balance different things on my plate. I'm still able to pour into my girls, pour into my family, pour into myself. Therefore, I am returning to work as this working mother. And I didn't need this explanation, but I needed to have this moment of contentment, moment of peace, because I will do it all over again. I do not regret it one bit because I've learned so much from the time I was 27 and I am 30 now. So therefore, I just wanted to thank you guys for listening to this video. If you made it this far, tell me what you guys think. I am open for questions. I am understanding of how the design and the divine has worked in my favor. And I just want to thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys in another video. Thank you. Bye.
Embark on a transformative journey with my comprehensive guide that empowers you to explore the depths of your inner self. This book serves as a beacon for those seeking clarity in their lives, offering practical tools and insights that facilitate profound self-discovery. Learn how to identify your values, passions, and purpose, setting the foundation for a fulfilling life. Self-improvement is an ongoing journey that requires commitment and resilience.